Hey, loves, we're going to upgrade the energetics of your business so that it can run even more smoothly, even more effectively and efficiently, even if you aren't actively putting energy in it in that moment. So, we're going to talk about some ways that you can grow that energy in your business and also do some downloads to support you. And yeah, there's going to be lots of supportive energy in this. So, if you're brand new to me, I'm Laura McPhee. I'm going to be doing some theta healing downloads in this to support you. So essentially, we're just going to clear out any and all limiting belief systems that don't serve you or your highest and best good and realign you with what is. So to start off, do you want to know what it looks like and feels like through your higher power, be that God, creator, source energy, the universe, to have a separate energetic entity that is your business, that your business is separate than you as a human, and that you know what it looks like and feels like to create the necessary boundaries and distinctions within yourself to have that as a separate energy. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. So, a conscious thing that you can do for that is even having separate bank accounts. So, having a business bank account that the money flows in, and then your business pays you money, pays you a salary, pays you bonuses. So, then you're like literally grounded in the 3D world as this is the business's money, this is my money. And there's like so many things coming through. And this started by one of my clients asking this question. So I have things tuned in for her specifically, but then I have also tuned into the collective energy of like what other people could gain a lot of support around. And I've also helped my clients do this for years and years. So I'm also going to use some of those examples too. So I have some notes that I'm going to ground into. So treating your business as a separate entity is amazing. Even if you like technically on paper are sole proprietor and your business name is your name. So like Laura McPhee being me as a human and also the business name. Even if you don't necessarily incorporate or have it on paper, it can be nice to call your business a different name than yourself. That can be a supportive thing. It can also be supportive to like feel into it from an energetic space. Several years ago, I did a process on a summit that I was on, and I wish that I could credit the human who did it, but she ran us through a process where we could like feel into the energetic of our business as like a company in the sky that had like amazing energetic beings that were supportive and working in there and all the things. So, what came through for me when I did that process, and I've done various versions of that and kind of been inspired by that and co created other versions of that over the years with my clients, like feeling into like, okay, if you ground into your body, you close your eyes, you feel into this entity that isn't you, but is so deeply connected to your soul calling, your mission, your purpose in the world, the like energy that's running in your business and behind the scenes in your business. And for me, that was Love Inc. And I had recently gotten out of corporate world where I was on quite a big building with many, many stories, and like different departments had different floors and stuff like that. So that was kind of how I originally felt into the energy and the energetics of my business being different, being like, okay, it's Love Inc. It has so many floors. It has a whole floor for like communication and marketing and outreach to my soul aligned clients who I have soul contracts with. And I have like VIPs and CEOs and managers and teams and HR and sales and da 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 da. All the different departments, all the different things. And it was really supportive for me, especially like back in 20, I'm like 2017, the beginning of 2018, when I was having like this shift in my business from going from more like self-love and self-care and supporting women and being empowered to shifting more into supporting people with money and entrepreneurs with increasing in their impact and income and all those pieces. It was really supportive because I didn't particularly want to go in that direction because I was like, hey, I just got out of the corporate accounting world. I don't really want to go back into the money stuff. And it was still part of my soul's business. And I'm very glad that I followed that guidance baby step by baby step over the years. And at the time, I was like, okay, if you want me to make a clearing money block course, I'm going to let like the creative department do that. So I had like a CEO board meeting in my mind's eye around a round table. And I'm like, okay, all the people that need to be here from Love Inc. can come in, all the team leads and managers and all the things. Like, if it's meant for clearing money blocks to get into the world. I want that to be created. I want like the next time that I sit down at my laptop for it to just like flow through. Like you give me the outline, you give me the copy for the all the different things. Like back in the day, I was also doing so much in person. So like the posters I was doing, the Facebook event, all the different pieces and parts, I was literally like, okay, you figure all that out. You connect with all the other beings and the beings higher selves of my like soul line clients who are supposed to go to this. Like, I trust you. You do the thing if that's what's supposed to happen. And literally, Clearing Money Blocks 101 was the first workshop where I was just like, wow, it all like flowed through in 30 minutes. Like the outline of what I would do during it, the copy for it, just like all the things were like ready. And I like sat down in front of my laptop and it just downloaded. And I just did the human thing of like putting it into the 3D world. So that was really fantastic. And then I continued to doing that over the years. So clearing money blocks, like it would sell out. People would just tell their friends. People would be referred to it. People would come multiple times. Like it was amazing and it would just like run on its own and people would like be overjoyed to give me testimonials for it. It just like worked so well. So that was like an experience really deeply that I first had where I was like, okay, it's not just me. There's also this other energy going on. And like when I moved it to digital, like I'd be making sales in my sleep. So there's also this energetic around allowing yourself to leverage things that you've done in the past and leverage the energy of your business and trusting that to work, even if your eyes aren't in that exact moment on your business or looking at your PayPal or Stripe account, that you can like trust that you can put a digital product up and it will sell without you like micromanaging and like super being controlling and being like, I need to make a sale and where's the sale going to come from? And so there's two energies coming through this. Do you want to know what it looks like and feels like to trust that foundational building process of that separate entity that you can trust wheels to like grow and expand and work and flow on their own, and that you can also clear, release, and let go of any and all negative limiting belief systems and societal stories and like one conditioning that it's like you could only make money if you're present, if you're there, if you're like in masculine energy, if you're doing a one-to-one one-off exchange with someone for a service, that you can like clear, release, and let go of any and all limiters and constrictive energy around that that's holding you back from being more open and expansive to receiving more in co-creation and collaboration with your business is energetic. And if you would like that, you can say yes. And you want to know what it looks like and feels like to trust that the work that you've done in the past is more than good enough for the current version of you, of your soul line clients, of your like brand, of your being in the world. Would you like that? Okay, and a piece that I'm getting from that is I've had multiple clients over the years who's like, "Oh, that workshop's 2 years old, so I need to like reshoot it and I should do that and I need to do this and I need to do that." And when I get curious with them and ask them what come from places or why they think they need to, it's because they think, "Oh, well that's that version of me. Oh, that's the 2020 version of me. Oh, that's the 2021, 2018, like old version of me, so it's not good. It's not good enough. It's not this version of me, and this version of me is a higher, better version of me. So that's why it's probably not selling. Whereas when we clear those belief systems that you need to do that, they've often sold and been able to like make a couple posts about it and then somebody buys it. So one thing that really helped me in that is I invested in some big investments early on, and one of those was Life and Wealth Mastery with Tony Robbins, and he is not present for that event. It is all recordings of him decades ago. So there are live speakers who come to the event, and it's an amazing event. I am very grateful for everything that I learned at Life and Wealth Mastery. And the Tony Robbins portion is him from decades ago, and he hasn't been like, oh, that information is not good enough because that's a younger, different version, different vibrational energy version of me. He's just like, no, that content is great and it stands on its own and it's great. So Do you want to know what it looks like and feels like through your higher power to trust that your content and the value in it can stand on its own without you needing to be the current embodiment version of today's date, sharing it with someone? And if you'd like that, you can say yes. And there's like some little finessing energy coming through here. So obviously, the like highest frequency, most perfect, if we want to play in the perfect world for a second, best version is you on your most fully resourced day, overflowing as this version of you today because you've come all this way. And you sharing that with a person live one-on-one is incredible. Amazing. We can say that that's like the perfect. Not everyone needs the perfect of you version today to receive what they need to receive. Sometimes what it's in the best and highest good for someone to receive is a book that was published 50 years ago. Like Think and Grow Rich stands on its own. It didn't need to be like upgraded every day or every year. It's like, okay, content's amazing. People can receive it when they're an energetic match to it, when they're ready, when the student's ready, the teacher appears, when the student's ready, the resource appears. So I've had so many people over the years watch my Clearing Money Blocks program and are like, oh my God, that changed so many things, da 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 da. And that's me at the 2018 version of me, or maybe even 27. No, it's the 2018 version that I last recorded it for digital. And it has changed so many people's mindset around money, energetics around money. It's led to people then buying some of my courses, joining groups, becoming private clients. It's been amazing. And the energy and the content is where they needed to meet me in that moment. And that will happen with your clients too. So do you want to know what it looks like and feels like to trust that the version of you, the quality and caliber of work that you're doing or have done or have recorded or have done on previous podcasts or Facebook Lives or YouTube videos, that that's the in that your soul aligned client needed in that moment, that you can trust their divine timing and that you can also trust yours. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. And I've actually been celebrating that with a number of clients recently who are like, oh my gosh, all these clients are coming in because they're in more of a harvest season because of YouTube videos that they've posted, that they went and they binged their YouTube videos, that they had worked with someone in the past and they referred them to their best friend and now their best friend's working with them, or the person that they worked with 2 years ago is coming through and being like, oh my gosh, I need to like do a whole program with you now. I'm ready. Like that happens so often. And it's not because you, the person, were like every single day checking in with all the people and following up with all the people that you've ever touched or affected, or like being in hyper masculine energy, doing 365, 24/7. It's trusting that you, every version of yourself along the way, is feeding into the energetic overall of your business. And then so are other people. Your clients who tell amazing stories and share testimonials and refer friends, and people who like watch a video and then share it on their page, like all that energy builds and builds and builds and builds and builds in your business. And then that gets to reap rewards for you as well. It's not just you as one solo being doing it or as a team of like you and your VA or you and your social media manager. That also is supportive of like feeding this energy into your business, and then your business feeds it back and it gets to be amazingly complementary and co-creative and circulating. So do you want to know what it looks like and feels like to be in that energetic, to serve and give from a full or overflowing cup into your business, into your clients, into the world around you, and trust that that energy flows back, that you can open and expand both your human's capacity to receive more and to allow it to circulate back, and also your business's bandwidth and capacity to have more eyes on it, to have more people in support of that, to have more people who are in excitement and sharing and alignment in your messaging and your mission and the content and the value that you're sharing, that you can have more and more people share it with their people and cross-pollinate and open up new windows of opportunities as well. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. Do you want to know what it looks like and feels like to trust even more fully and deeply that the work that you or your team has done in the past will work even when you're asleep, even when you're on vacation, even when you're in rest mode or you're off the clock, that you know what it looks like and feels like to trust that that leverage, that energy is building and expanding and amplifying even without your eyes constantly being on it. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. And do you want to know what it looks like and feels like to be even more open and available for your business to grow on its own? That you can trust that the expansive path that you are intending for your business will continue even if you're not always watching it 365, 24/7, and that you can allow others to expand it and amplify it with you by promoting you, by shouting you out, by sharing it with their people, that you can allow that to happen in more organic and prosperous and profitable ways. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. Mm. There's also some pieces here because I work with a number of theta healers, where you can also do theta healing downloads for your business. So you can energetically download, for example, if you've seen on my page, I do like healing energy or energy downloads where I've like literally been like, creator is commanded that when someone says yes, comments yes, hearts it, engages with it, and is yes to receiving this energy, that energy will automatically download into them. Thank you, it's done, it's done, it's done. Please show me, watch the thing. And then I have that for auto downloaded and populated for all of the content that I go out forever. So I'm not doing that every single day of being like someone commented, someone engaged, I have to like go and do a download. It's auto downloading. So that's amazing to do as a download, just like automatic for your business. I learned that from my theta healing instructor, Nick. And then there's other ones that you can do, just like you can download your house. You can download your office, that when you go into your office or when you touch your laptop, you energetically XYZ do a thing. Like if you desire to be more clear on the post to create for engagement or the masterclass that you're going to make or the next launch or the next thing, you can have downloads on your mouse, on your laptop, on your podcast mic for if you're like doing different interviews with people or Facebook Lives, like that you can have different downloads for the overall support of your business. That this is going to reach the hearts and minds of the people that you're here to serve and support, of your soul-aligned clients that you can trust that when they're ready, they'll come in and they'll see it, that the energy of this is in the highest frequency of love through the seventh plane, that it'll reach the people when they're meant to, and when you have the capacity to serve and support them, you can have a lot of downloads like that. And if you want me to go deeper into like downloads for your business and the energy of your business, let me know in the comments and I'll do a whole other video and go even deeper because I know that this is going to be kind of long. But there was just so much energy coming through for this. So I did want to like take the intentional time to go through it. So I have one more piece of my notes. Okay. Another thing that I love to do, and then I got this from my business coach, Emily Utter, is having like visual representation of your current clients and the space that you have available for new clients to come into your world. So if this is private clients, group clients, course clients, people that you want to buy a digital resource, whatever it is, to create energetic space. So you can have hearts on a page, you can do like Bristol board paper, you can have it online, you can have it as simple as like an Excel spreadsheet. I was giving this to my Prosperity Pod clients last week where I have um, like a loving way to track the clients who enter my group programs and how I track like what stage that they're at, if they've paid in full, what bonuses they entered in at, all the different layers of like how to track. And I was sharing that literally I create the number of spaces. So I don't just like let Excel in a new tab be like, okay, there's infinite numbers essentially in an Excel spreadsheet, not actually, but it seems like it when you're looking at it. I actually number the amount of columns of the humans that I'm desiring to hold space for. I even color code and make it all pretty and do all that kind of stuff too. So what you can do is create that sheet and ideally put it in the altar space that you have in your house for your business or your office for your business, where you can put some loving energy there. I usually like to put like citrine and rose quartz and selenite and like some yummy crystal energy that feels in alignment. So having that sheet, I also love like pink hearts and blue hearts and different like energies around that, and kind of like let myself be flowy and creative with it, and have all the existing clients in my private or VIP group or actual like group programs or courses that I'm doing, and I have that space available. So I have amazing celebrations when new clients come into my world. I'm like, yay, this is amazing. And then I write their name in, and then I'm sending them energy. So when I do different practices for myself in the run of a day or multiple times a day, I'm also sending that energy to the humans that are my clients and the humans who will become my clients. And the energy of like the hearts are open and available for them to step in. So, do you want to know what it looks like and feels like through your higher power to co create this upgraded business energetic for you in whatever way that is in alignment with your heart and your soul and your business right now and in your business in future chapters and seasons? And if you'd like that, you can say yes. So like consciously, I'm going to bring attention to like some people want to do everything all at once, and like the perfectionist thing and the high achiever thing of like, okay, I need to like get the Bristol board and like color markers and da 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 and like do all the things, and then I'll have to do this and then I'll have to do that and da 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 da. Do you want to know what it looks like and feels like through your higher power to be in alignment with your next inspired action step? That you can live without the overwhelm, that you can live without the high achieving perfectionism that's going to co create unsupportive energies like overwhelm and procrastination, that you can instead know what it looks like and feels like to do your best next step and to make progress quickly from that space of aligned, inspired action. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. And you want to know that it's time, safe, and that you're able to trust your divine inspired action, that you can trust that you are in alignment with your higher power, with your business, and that your business's energy and your human energy can be in sync together and co create well with each other. And if you would like that, you can say yes. Beautiful. So let's integrate all those changes. And I can also offer you a general healing for any and all other areas of your body, life, and business that are ready to be healed right now, and fill you up with your higher powers, unconditional love, compassion, peace, and prosperity. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. And take some deep, deep, deep cleansing breaths. It's also really good to be hydrated, so drinking water. Allowing all those clearings to integrate, to move through. And I'd love to hear how that's feeling for you now. If you're a client who's watching this, you can definitely like send me a message back in WhatsApp or our Facebook group to be like, okay, all the things, or you can share it here on the live on Facebook, whatever you prefer. Everyone who's on Facebook watching, you can definitely, or YouTube or wherever else this goes, you can definitely comment to ground in how you're feeling now. And another integration question that I love is tell me a win, insight, or learning that you've had from this experience. And you can like breathe and feel into that for yourself to integrate it in. If you feel called to sharing, I would love to hear it as well. And if you want any more resources, if you're like, okay, I want more downloads and what specifically you've downloaded in terms of like physical things, where it's like, okay, when you touch your mouse, what's it do? When you go into like podcast mode, like any other downloads in particular that you'd like around the business energetic, definitely let me know, or just like auto downloads in general. Like, Another one that my theta healing instructor told us is like that when you go through like a doorway that it cleanses your energy. So it's like, okay, creator has commanded that when I enter my home through the doorway, all the like energy is cleared from me that doesn't serve me. All my energy is called back to me. You can do all kinds of like really cool downloads like that around the shower, around every time you touch water, around like so many things. I have so many things that just like auto download and auto work in my world. So if you're a theta healer and want more downloads, let me know. If you want to know more about the energetic around me creating like Love Inc. and the details around that. I've done a lot of videos with clients around that over the years. So there's so many resources I can share, and I can also share a lot more lives on this. So let me know how I can serve and support you. And I'd love to do even more of this. So sending you all so, so, so much love. If you loved it and want to share it with a friend, you can definitely do that. You can tag them, you can copy the link, you can share it to your page, however you feel called to sharing. I always appreciate sending you lots of love.